we've got this blank membership page. I've deleted all the information and we want to go into PayPal and create a button for people to pay for their membership. So if you log into PayPal, um, you should have a screen that looks something like this with your organization at the top, whatever chapter you are. If you have money, it'll show here, but we keep our money in a different bank. We just use this as a conduit for transactions. So here, down here, you see a payment links and buttons um, link. Okay, so we're going to click that. Now, there's two options at the top. If we did not have a website and we wanted a way to hand out a flyer to people that were coming to a meeting, like click this QR code and it'll take you to a payment screen, or if we wanted to send out an email with a hyperlink that said, click this link to pay your dues, then we could do that. I use something like that for special events. So if I sent out, people didn't have to go to the website, I sent an email um, to do that. That might be another option too. Like you might have the website, but if you want to send out an email, hey, we have no record of you paying your dues. If you want to be a member, please click this link, and then it'll take you to the same website to pay. We want to make a button for our website so that people can click, PayPal, Venmo, checkout, whatever. And so we're going to call this, just name it membership dues. Okay. Description's optional. We can come back and fill that in later. This is going to create and save as a button that we can edit later. And then if we want to copy the code and change it, we can do that. Button labels, we don't need any images. Quantity would be like if you want to pay for multiple people. So I don't foresee that happening. Typically, there's very few circumstances where maybe like two partners married to each other or something are paying for two memberships. It's very rare. So we're not going to enable that just to minimize the interface complications. There's some options here that change how the button is displayed. You can experiment with that if you want. And then all of these items and the other options are for inventory management. Like if you deal with a lot of products that you're selling, like if you have a 3D printer at your home and you want to sell 3D printed dragons, my son, then that would be what you want to adjust. And so once we have this very rough skeleton, we can click build it. And it says your buttons are ready. And so depending on whether you want a stacked button, a single button, a payment link, or a QR code, it created everything anyway. QR code would be what you could copy this and put it on a flyer to bring to your meetings. You would just copy. I think you can just right click. It's not. Just like download QR code and it'll download it. And it just downloaded to my files and it's actually an image right there. So it downloaded it. But what we want is, I think we said stacked buttons. So it gives people the option, like I want to do PayPal or I want to go to PayPal and I don't have an account with PayPal, but I want to put in my credit card through PayPal. So it gives people the different options. Or if you have Venmo, but you don't have PayPal, you can click Venmo. And so where we're at here is we have the code. And so it gives you the directions here. Paste this code in your website's head or at the top of your page's body above the part 2 code. Okay, so I'm going to go prepare the website so I can talk to you about it without stumbling, and I'll be right back.